difference in the educational system that the country is going through. People are more educated. They're able to decide and decipher what is good for the country and what is good for the nation. I know that each generation have their complaints, and they talk about the written word or the writing, the poetic element, the literary element perhaps does not exist now. I was speaking to Anurag Kashyap, who is a very prominent director and largely responsible for much of the change that is taking place. And he said people want to hear the spoken word rather than be burdened by great philosophy or literature. One of the reasons could be, I'm purely guessing, is that they would lose a lot of respect, the present generation, if they didn't talk favorably to the other generation. In a sense, I think that there is more admiration. The greats that have decorated our firmament, the film firmament, the kind of cinema that they made, if they're saying it was more liberated, we want to know liberated from what and what were their intentions. I was always on stage, and I cannot remember a single year in my life when I wasn't on it. Right from kindergarten, where I played a chicken. Every year in school you enacted, your school play, you were in it. When you went to college, you joined the drama society. When you came out of university and you were looking for a job, you joined the dramatic society of the city. There was always this fascination of being on stage. I don't know what it is, it was just something of wanting to do something different or enacting a different character, playing to an audience. And then I came across, I had no idea of going into films, though it was a very fascinating prospect, and you identified with many of the characters and the leading men, and you liked what they did, and you appreciated their work. But you never thought of actually going there because you never knew how to get in. I was unaware of the Film and Television Institute that the government has instituted in Pune. They came across an advert during that time when I was working in Calcutta, which was inviting young aspirants to come and join the Indian film industry. And this advertisement was from 5 or 6 very prominent directors of the Indian film industry. And were you to be selected through a process of examination, and that was the interesting part. There was an examination, you would be given a screen test, you would be asked to enact something, and then your caliber would be judged according to how you perform. I think Ritu Parna Ghosh is wrong. Every time I used to open my mouth to speak Bengali on his set, they used to all go into the corner and sort of snigger. This guy doesn't even know how to speak the language, despite the fact that he has a Bengali wife. I would try. I would sincerely try. It's just that after a certain age, you feel as though you're going back into school again, and you don't want to do that. But yes, I would happily, make an effort to. I want to learn many languages in the country. I'm fortunate that my upbringing and my birth and my life has been pretty varied. My father was from Uttar Pradesh. My mother was a Sikh from now in Pakistan, from Lalpur. I married a Bengali. My brother married a Sindhi. My son has married a Tulu. My daughter is married to North India. We have almost all parts of the country within one family, so we really should be quite proficient at all these languages. But we have a spattering of a few sentences here and there, but never really tried it for cinema. But if there is an offer, yes, I would.